And as a finale for the PS4, let's go hunt some monsters. Because that sounds a lot of fun right now, actually. By the way, darn my throat. I am actually planning on... Yeah, this is the first time I started back up since I did that live stream long ago, back whenever it first came out, and then I never got to put anything more on it. So, create that save data. Capcom may retrieve gameplay element, blah blah blah. We know. Anyway, here comes the cool thing. It's in the pantry. One sec. You gotta love family. I didn't even really have to do anything. She found it on her own after I said it. Anyway, continuing on. So, I have a lot of stuff downloaded for Monster Hunter World. Probably not going to get to show off a lot of it today, but it's fine. Connecting to PSN. Sweet. Even though I'm not going to be playing online, which it's going to tell me to get Plus right now. I'm just gonna wait for you, dude. I am in no rush. Except I totally am because I'm recording. Alright. Checking out on. I think I have 4 or 5. Yep, there they are. I don't need the character voucher because yeah. And those. Equipment and items collected by talking to the housekeeper. Alright, I can do that. Yeah, this game uses autosave, we know. Anyway, finally getting into it. I plan on doing the Monster Hunters for PSP and 3DS eventually, but first I have to get a capture card for 3DS. And for PSP, I prefer to get the thing that makes it from the PSP. You plug it into the headphone and data jack, and it puts it on your screen. But for doing that, I'm going to have to get the converter first, which should be coming in later this month. And then we can start doing PlayStation 3 and GameCube and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, let's just get into some monster hunting. Interface has been added to the options menu. Oh, that's nice. Options. Interface. That's actually very nice. Display. I don't have an HDR TV, so that's not all that helpful. Dynamic range. I like wide range. Output. Headphones. Definitely. 3D audio. Definitely. And I'm going to turn down the background and sound effect like I do in most games, so that you get the most voice, you get a decent amount of sound, but you also get quite a bit of sound effect. So that all works. And language, obviously, I'm keeping all this on. Yes, finalize settings. And let's actually get into it. But yeah, I eventually plan on doing the PSP and the 3DS versions. But, gonna kinda need to get capturing devices for those first. Well, for the PSP, like I said, it's just an easy, what, $5, $6 cable. But for the 3DS, I'm gonna have to get, like, $200, $300 package installed inside of it, so that's going to be a while from now. But it's okay. As long as we have Monster Hunter World and eventually the PSP ones, I would say you have a good amount of idea of what you're getting into. I also plan on getting the Monster Hunter coming to Switch whenever I get the Switch. Oh, cutscene.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you.
I'm
Very
still
well.
going.
Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Will do. I'm not gonna lie, whenever this game released, I was so ready for it, but then once I got my hands on it, I just kinda You know how it is. Oh, and this time I remembered to keep the PC plugged in while I'm recording. I like the one walking to the table right now. That dude totally looks like Baird from Gears of War. I'm sorry, he just totally has the look. It's too bad I don't think we ever see this girl again, which is sad because actually I do kind of like the few seconds that you see of her.
Yo, did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns?
Absolutely.
Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey, tell us your name.
And now customization happens. Sadly, as I did with the live stream long ago, I'm gonna end up looking like Vinny. But I don't care because, like I said, we have a very common face. That would actually be more me than people think. Yeah, I'm gonna start with this guy as my preset. He looks a lot more like Noctis and Prompto mixed together, for those of you who watch the Final Fantasy 15 Let's Play. Ha! That's kind of my face act. No, that's my face. Skin is just about right. Well, first I'm going to add a bit of age, because I am actually fairly aged. There we go. But I don't have any wrinkles yet as far as I know. I about exited out of that unwillingly. And now we get to find my hair, even though beautiful. Even though I already know what mine would be. Actually, I love that. That looks so wild. That's probably the one I'm going to go with this time. I do like that one, though. And yeah, I know we're in girl hair. Keep in mind I like mine long. Let's just take her hair. Why not? But seriously, I am going with you, because you remind me the most of myself. And hair color, mine's a very dark brown. I'll take that. Eyebrows I don't need to be that worried about, because you don't really see them all that much. But I'd say that's me. Brow type. Kind of rough. I want to say that one. Nah, that's totally my brow. Yeah, they just kind of sink over my eye a little bit. Which is okay. Eyes. Oh, eyes are going to be fun. Okay, let's be honest here for a minute. I could. Actually, that would be kind of me. Yeah, I think that one that I looked at a minute ago might be best. It's very much me. Eyelash, average. But, like I did in the other version, I'm changing both of my eyes to simulate another experience that I did in roleplay long ago, for all of you that remember back in those days. And I'm going to be going with half and half. Yeah, that's how I wanted it to be. But my eye is a very dark brown. About like that. Alright, my right eye is technically green if you want to go by roleplay's sake, and my left eye is going to stay brown. Actually, I think I did that backwards. I think my left eye was replaced with a different one. I want to say that might be best for me because my nose isn't really all that large or like deep. As far as lips are concerned, I want to say about like that. Yeah, I have sort of an underbite. Just a little bit. Facial hair, oh, most definitely. Oh, come on, let's be honest. That's totally me after I try to shave. But that's going to end up being me whenever I do the way I want to do one day. But I might as well go with my actual. Actually, I plan on doing that one day too. I just plan on a bunch of different fashions. But if we're going by the current me, I would say this one would be the best. And that's actually a much darker brown. Actually, no, they're black. Yeah, my facial hairs are black. And I'm not going to worry about makeup. I wonder. Yeah, I do kind of have that look of somewhat happiness with me. Clothing. Gotta start with the greens. So, here's the cool thing. For anyone that didn't know, this is Monster Hunter World, which is also technically 4. This is actually 2, if I'm correct. This is the PSP version's a portable, and I think that's the one for 3 on 3DS and Wii U. But I'm going to go with the green because you know me. Change color because I got to. I'm part of the Emerald Fleet, baby. Alright, voice will be a little difficult. Let's see. Little. Little. Nope. That's about me. Wait. Yeah, definitely type 9. Default armor. Oh, I could do the origin. Which, let's be honest here, I'm probably just going to do the leather. Yeah, I like the default leather. I look nicer that way, honestly. Yeah, I kind of like that. Plus, we only have a few more minutes before the game is over. I mean, before the recording time's over. And I'm just going to go straight up with Dillon. Oh, this one. I gotta do you like little sister used to be. By the way, I no longer am with little sister. The people that wanted her as theirs came and got her. So, I'll just go by memory. She had super long hair. The puffiest of puffies. But it wasn't all that thick. That's about right. And she was black and white. Her pattern was basically the same as it is right now. Yeah, it was about like that. All the rest of that's just about right. Her eyes were a little bit more mischievous. And sadly, she did have blue eyes. Not a big fan, but she had the kind of pointed ears. She had the straight tail, but I do kind of like that one. She was very poofy. Clothing, of course, her being her, she really liked the color red. I don't know why, but she liked red so much more than I would ever wish. But it seemed like all the red stuff I had, she just stayed with. That's about right. Yeah, she had a kind of... There we go, that's better. There's my little sister. And of course we have to name her Little Sis. Nope, nope, nope. I gotta finish the correct way, and I forgot R2 is done. Little, there we go. Little Sis. That's better. Yep, let's start with us. Alright, and by the end of this video, we should have the opening cutscene over. And sadly, I'm going to have to upload this in 2 parts too, because once again, if you're doing a tutorial...
So, how about a toast?
Will do. Oh, I look so weird.
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
I look so strange with my eye color. I should have made that green a little bit darker.
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the 5th Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case.
There's the sweetheart.
And I agree.
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Speaking of... I love her because she's so
Listen to
weird.
that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh, whoa!
You gotta love the goofball. I'm not gonna lie, I like the Guildmaster. She's a weird character, but she's a good kind of weird. And we get this giant hulk of a beast. You mad woman. I swear she's just out looking for trouble. And of course, me and Little Sis are going down. Heck, all 3 of us are going down. Well, here we are. And I love how it just starts us with a knife. Not even a knife and shield. Seriously, what kind of hunter are we? We're not even actually dressed for the occasion. In the world of Monster Hunter, you should be ready for this. Oh, it's the handler, my bad. I forgot that was her name. My bad, handler.
Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship!
Yeah. It got kind of boned.
We have to do something!
I'm gonna go the other way. Sarcasm.
It's not safe here! This way!
Yeah, it's not safe here. you goof. Sorry about that, got something in my throat. I forgot how cinematic this opening is. I might have to extend the time limit just a little bit. Kind of like how I had to do for the beginning of Final Fantasy 15. But that's okay, because I don't plan on being here eternally long.
We need to get out of here. I've got an idea.
But I'm expecting it's going to be about, I want to say 37. I don't plan on falling, but I am. I know, I plan on. Nice one. You head on, hun. I'm right behind you. We stopping here? Yep. Alright, you mad woman. What do we do now? Oh, we get on this lava spurt. Clever idea, hun. Oh, I deserve that. I'm planning on doing it.
Oh, wow. My goodness. Ugh. I didn't think my first encounter would be filled with so much packing. Shoo! Shoo! This way.
Where are you? Oh, there you are, you weirdo. Well, sorry, I was looking for you.
Oh no. The ground's moving again.
Ground? Hun, you should know by now that this ain't no ground.
We're on. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. We're on a beast. And a biggin.
Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing. Come on, let's go.
Will do, you
Good way to
crazy
start,
woman.
Then jump.
And it's too bad you don't allow yourself to actually press the button there. That'd have been a great way to die by stupid quick time. I look so weird thanks to my other eye. My right eye makes me look so strange at times. Then again, eventually one day I do plan on actually getting a green colored contact, even if it's just one eye. That face.
The new world.
Alright. That nice texture resing.
Huh? No.
Yep, it's tired of us. We're going down. Sugar, we're going down. And after this, we should be able to pause the recording and continue in the next part. Because sadly, we're already... Megasync has been updated. That's nice to know. I'll get to that in a little bit. But I don't think we'll have enough for the first mission. I think the first mission takes a bit longer than I would be willing to let run over. But technically it is still part of the tutorial. This is teaching you how to play the game.
What's this?
So I guess I might as well.
Someone must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
That's helpful.
Looks like we're right around here.
Mm-hmm.
The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock.
You know what, I'll
For
just
now,
run it
I
over
think
time a
would
little
be
bit.
best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
Alright. And yeah, we're just gonna let this basically run over a little bit just to get done with the tutorial stuff. And then next episode we'll start the real hunting. But you gotta admit, this opening scene is really nice. Showing you the ancient forest. Which personally I think I would love to be here more than a few episodes at a time.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
Will do. But if I remember correctly, we have something to deal with along the way. AKA a certain Jagras.
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
I'm guessing you're just gonna stand there and look goofy? Nah, she just had to read a bit.
These Abdenoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home.
True. I'm gonna hate harvesting them for their parts, though. Especially the little baby.
We need to go around.
Yeah. I get the feeling we are gonna have to go around. Which I'm okay with. I'll wait for you over here, hon.
Something's up. The scout flies are gathering.
Yeah, you got a point. You are taking your sweet time over there, aren't you?
What a weird plant.
I'll take that vitality.
There's one over here, too. Come on. I think I found the way back to base.
Okay, cool. And yeah, we're about there. The video's stuttering again.
The scout flies memorized my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
Yeah, this stuttering is terrible. Did I forget to turn off VSync?
Push our way through these vines.
I mean, it's just a few seconds lag, but it's still glitching every now and then. Like, I see it suddenly jumping. I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, there are the Jagras. Well, I'm sorry, not Jagras, Jaggy. There we go. That's the pronunciation. And now we gotta hide, since I can't fight yet.
Okay, easy there.
Wonder why that doesn't get subtitled.
We don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry!
You tell me. You goof.
Hurry! Hurry up and hide.
I am. They still know I'm here.
Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Fair enough. Oh, we're supposed to go up. My bad. No, we're supposed to go out. There we go.
Nothing can stop us.
And a boom. It's a good thing that you never actually get a sense of, I mean, you never get falling damage in Monster Hunter games. It's such a good thing, too. Otherwise, we'd be boned. Yes, we are getting really close. And if I remember correctly, now should be about the time whenever we see the great Jagras down there.
Track? There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's going to lead us to Jagras. Ah, so it's this tutorial now. Learning tracks and stuff. Oh. And of course you know that someone had to be watching you in the distance. And of course us being the brave, heroic idiots. Nice one.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay,
Will do.
Let's go.
Move.
I like that great axe, by the way. I mean, great sword. Great axe. Alright. Just around the bend.
Move.
I'm planning.
That is not good.
Oh,
What are you
crap.
waiting for? Get over here.
I plan to, but the game... Okay, I was about to say, but the game ain't letting me run. Yeah, I had to roll through there.
Come on!
Oh, and by the way, for anyone that doesn't play Monster Hunter, don't expect this in any of the other games, because monsters don't fight together, fight against each other like they do in this one. This is kind of a new thing for World. Though in some games they do fight and wait.
Hey,
You alright?
let's go.
Okay.
Fair enough. And then I think we walk right back into another huge cutscene. Which is sad because I really don't want to do so many cutscenes in a single video, but like I said, I knew we were going to have to extend it a little bit. I still apologize for that, but this is how it happens, guys. This is how it happens. Also, I like their depiction of the moon. Well, the lunar phases. It's really nice. And the funny thing is, that's kind of like the cycle. And into another big cutscene.
Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
Same here.
The rest of the 5th are already here.
That they are.
You're the last to arrive.
Sorry.
Set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice.
need to tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back.
Nice. Oh, hey, you do see that
You're
chick with the
alive.
ponytail again.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Pretty much.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
The stuff.
Incredible, right?
Just the way she said
We've
it.
got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the commission. Wait here a sec.
Fair enough.
Commander, I found him.
And now we get to sit through this. But I like the commander. He's a cool guy.
Welcome to Astera.
Hmm. Good thing. I know how it is, friend. Fair enough. Oh, absolutely. We'll be there. No problem.
Your reputations precede you.
Oh, we're going to be a very good team, I can tell. Aw, little sis. Okay, we'll look around.
Well, off you go.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your palico.
Fair enough.
This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
I plan to. Sorry that we're extending the time limit quite a bit more than I expected.
Next
Excuse
is the
you?
smithy. It's this way.
But the problem is, I don't really want to start the next episode until we do real hunting. So, we're just going to finish up the tutorial no matter how long it takes. And at least after that, you're basically up to speed. And if I know
We're
little
the
sis,
Commission's
she's
Fifth
fine.
Fleet, right?
And yes, we are.
The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the first. That was a long time ago.
I'll
Me,
bet.
I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
Which is a good thing, really. From what I hear, it's not exactly the best place. And now he teaches you about items and things. Well, the
Here's our
main...
smithy.
Yeah.
This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Yeah.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out?
The funny thing is,
It's toasty in here.
I'm leaving her here. We're never coming back. Okay, but seriously.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out.
You know what? I'll be back for that stuff
Wanna get
later.
going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Oh yeah, I love her because she's a fatty. But not a fatty in like a mean way, but like, you gotta love her.
Over here.
That is a cute little kid. And I believe this is where we end off. I love the face. The stove has such a wonderful face. Well, the oven.
This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there.
Yep, there she is. There's little sis. Look at that face.
Hey, you!
She's like, wait, what?
Aw.
She's such a
I
butthead.
knew you'd pull through.
If only she was that adorable in real life. But actually, she was just kind of a butthead.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
It looks like we might be pushing into the
Now that you are
40
all here,
limits.
Let us begin
Oh.
council.
Fair enough.
After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Not really.
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
I have the most concerned look.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
I'm really gonna like you.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
Yeah, we were on it.
The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Want to say because it's a new world, no one's there to hunt them.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time,
That is true.
altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake.
I can bet.
Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
Pretty sure it should be obvious.
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking.
Oh, I forgot about the tech chief. Oh, he's Irish and you gotta love him.
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera.
Will do.
Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
I plan to in the next episode.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Agreed.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking.
Just wow.
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
Will do.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise.
And I'll be perfectly fine with it.
All right, dismissed.
Thank you. And after that, we should be about done. Yeah, I'm gonna need a weapon. And I know exactly what I'm going with. And once we get to the house and save, then I'll stop the area. I mean, stop the game. Yeah, this dude. He's scary a bit.
Head inside your room so you can grab yourself a weapon.
Will do. Plus, I can get my DLC stuff. Little sis is so eager for this. Just sits down, not even a care. And we just hit 45.5 minutes. So, well, 40.5 minutes. So, yeah, I'll basically stop here after picking my weapon.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Except I'm being sarcastic because that's in the next episode. However, if I remember correctly, yeah, that's where you save. You cannot do it right now. Well, I was going to leave it on cliffhanger, but let's just do it. Change equipment. And I know exactly what I'm choosing. Different weapons offered, blah, 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 blah. We'll do this another time. Yes, we'll work into this next time. And I will be starting with... This is going to be absolutely terrible for me. But I'm thinking of starting with dual blades like I always do. I don't know why, I just really like dual blades. It's just kind of my stuff. There's my Origin helmet, which only has a better defense, which I'm okay with. Origin mail is actually kind of sexy. Extra defense. Leather gloves. Nah. Oh, I do like those chainmails though. I do like the Origin set. Even though I totally didn't expect it. I mean, I didn't take it. Oh, and you can mix match armor. I'm just not. Alright. There's that. Exit out. Now I'm looking good.
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons in the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
First I'm gonna rest, because that's the way to truly save the game. Well, actually it's not. My bad. Can I save now? I can't. I have to start the mission first. But I guess that's spoiler enough, and I'm just gonna pause it here. Well, not pause it, but cut it here. Really looking forward to playing it. Gonna take a lot of time to play all of it, but it'll be worth it. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been DJ Emerald 25 or Dillon, whatever you prefer. We just passed 43 minutes. Sorry that I went over so long, but tutorial stuff. And the next one we'll actually start hunting. And, you know, covering more of the game. Anyway, thank you. See you in the next one. And, as usual, hey, look at me. Thank you.